Hello, Omega Dimensions here, back for another tsukihime video. Well, okay, I think it wasn't a celebration. I was like thinking, what was it? Oh gosh. Well, I remember I remember. No, oh yeah, I think Hisui was like helping, blah blah blah, and we returned the ribbon, but she seemed very uninterested. Like it meant nothing. It was like it was important to her, so there's that. And also we were ping having those dreams again. So that's interesting. And that now we're like in this route, I guess, because we found out Shiki, that he actually mentions it. Oh, I was like, oh, Shiki, wake up, blah 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 blah. I don't remember that happened in Ayaka's route or any other route, so so that's something new. So we're in chapter 6, Killer Part 2. I gasped for air. It's morning now. This is my room. Up to now, I've been here, just like this, and I should have been sleeping. My forehead is hurting. Dream. I had a terrible dream. A dream where I killed someone. A dream where I ejaculated over and over as I killed. That doesn't really sound frightening. That just sounds incredibly weird. As I said before. I don't know. Sometimes you think Nasu is like a teenage pervert. It's like he has like teenage humor from middle school. That is very middle school humor, but he's like, what the fuck? Well, at least it improved. At least that his writing improved when he got to Stay Night. In that aspect, that you don't ejaculate over excitement. I'm sorry, that is just so ridiculous. Just thinking about it, I think I just quoted a line like from tsukihime. I forget which route was. It was Arquid or CL's route. I don't remember. Hot. My throat is burning. My body feels like lead, and my hands, the feeling of breaking someone's neck still lingers on my hands. Though it was not you, Shiki, so But you are connected in that weird way. That can't be. That can't be. That was a dream. Mistakenly a dream. But are dreams really that vivid? I remembered it so vividly. The street in the dead of night. The feeling of snapping someone's neck. And I dropped something, okay. Neck. The sickness of blood gurgling in my throat. The face of the woman so cruelly killed. But it's merely a dream. Since I'm here, it had to have been a dream. But the problem is, I am dreaming that I am having fun killing people.
You and I are the same, Shige-kun.
Before my eyes, the world starts spinning. Someone who can't resist the pleasure from killing. And that crazy speed.
Excuse me.
Hisui says as she enters the room.
Good morning. It seems you are reawakened, Shiki-sama.
Ah, morning, Hisui. The world stopped spinning. As though Hisui spoke, the whirlpool I was trapped and disappeared like an illusion.
Shiki-sama?
And what is it, Hisui?
How are you feeling this morning? You're not saying anything.
Sorry, I was just staring at you. Alright, so I have to go to school. I'll go to the city room right away, so wait for me there.
Shiki-sama, if you're not feeling well, please do not push yourself. Your health is more important than school.
No way, Hisui. I can't skip school. It's nothing really. So don't spoil me like that.
No, please rest. I'll tell Aika-sama, so please rest.
Hisui is unusually persistent. Does my face look that haggard? I know what the word is, but I don't know how to say it. Haggard? Haggard? Haggard. I was gonna say haggard. I don't freaking know. Hisui, you worry too much. It's really nothing at all, so don't worry about it. I'll just wash my face, so please wait for me in the sitting room. Getting out of bed, I walk past Hisui. Seems like she wants to say more. Even in the room, it's a little painful seeing Hisui watch me. Such uneasiness in her eyes. I look in the mirror in the bathroom. I don't look like I'm sick. Why is Hisui worrying so much? I splash cold water onto my face. Just thinking about that dream I had last night makes me want to puke and not go to school. If I stay home from school because of that would just be like confirming something, which makes me feel uneasy. Who is it confirming to though? Because you're the only one who knows it, so you're not. Gosh, things keep falling in my room. It's not really. Yeah, it's part of my room. So I guess it is my room. I and Haku-san are in the same room. He's staying nearby. As usual, I'm the last one to enter the room.
Good morning, Shiki-san. Good morning, Shiki-san. No way. It isn't. No way. It isn't 6:30 yet.
I love her reaction. The Haku-san looks towards me with a soft smile while Aiga gets up with the sofa and glares at me in surprise. Good morning, Haku-san. Oh, and Aiga too.
What do you mean, Aiga too?
Well, Aiga too means Aiga too. Well, I got two means I got two. That should be enough for someone who's surprised to see me get up early when you tell them to get up early every day.
I see. Nissan, you woke up early for once and now you're trying to walk around with your head held high.
Head held high, Ayaka. Head. Neck. I remember the sensations from my dream and feel like vomiting. Sorry, Haku-san. Well, isn't this suspicious? Well, not suspicious if I do it, because I don't know. Sometimes you feel thirsty when you wake up, and sometimes you don't want coffee. You just like want water for a second. It's like, yeah, I just got water. Then you get coffee. Yeah, I know. I remember. I don't remember what I drank before coffee. Like in the morning, because I've been drinking that for a very long time. So I don't remember. Orange juice, maybe. I don't know. I know it's just low orange juice. Then I'll ask probably something. Then I'll ask my dad if I can drink some of his coffee. I was like, yeah, this is me as a kid, so you can see. Yeah, I don't know, I've been drinking coffee since like 4 and stuff. I think I turned out great. Okay, I think. Sorry, Haku-san, I don't mean to be a bother, but could you get me something to drink before I eat?
Not at all. We like soda or fruit juice.
I'll have soda, please?
Coming right up.
Haku-san disappears towards the kitchen.
Nissan, you're not arguing back. Are you feeling alright?
Jeez. You ain't Hisui. What do you think I am? He's getting a bit pissy, isn't he? No, that doesn't sound right. He's getting a bit angry. Yeah. I just correct myself on a curse word. That's very like me, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? Jeez, you ain't even Hisui. What do you think I am? I just woke up early and my throat's dry. There isn't anything wrong with me. Trying to resist the urge to vomit, I shout back.
I'm sorry, Nissan, but there's obviously something wrong, and I want to help.
No, that's not it. No, that's not. The fact that you're worried about makes me very happy. I just had a really bad nightmare last night, and my mind is elsewhere, that's all. I'm sorry, Aika. I'm the one who should apologize. Sit down on the sofa. I know something's wrong with me, but I can't do anything about it.
Nissan, there's something bothering you. Is there something to do with this mansion? Please tell me. I'm sure I'd be a help.
No, it's not. No, isn't that? I'm not used to living here. That's right. Maybe if I asked her indirectly, it might make her feel better. I decide. Talk her about it? Don't talk her about it. Well, don't know what ending this would give me, but don't talk to her about it. No, I shouldn't make Aika and others worry about any of this. This problem, this dream, I should take care of it myself. It's just the things at school are keeping me busy. In November, there's a school festival, and before that, the athletic festival.
Is that so? Since it's a school problem, then there isn't really anything I can do to help, I suppose.
Aika lowers her gaze, a little disappointed. To see Aika about to tell her a lie is very painful.
Here you go, Shiki-san. Thanks for waiting.
Someone comes carrying a glass on a tray. Thanks. Using a straw, I drink the lemon squash that Kohaku-san got for me. Lemon squash? The heck is that? Is that like a soda from Japan? He did ask for a soda. With that, the conversation ends. The only cheaper one in the situation is Kohaku-san, and I end up eating breakfast like always. Hisui walks with me to the gate and sees me off. Just like before in the sitting room, Hisui continues her silence, which makes me uneasy.
Please take care of your way, Shiki-sama.
Yeah, I'll be on my way, Hisui. Yeah.
Yes, what is it, Shiki-sama?
He looks at me directly. Why is it? Being stared by those pure eyes, I get this uncomfortable feeling. Like I was very dirty. It's nothing. Just be careful at home. Oh, deep uneasiness in my chest. I leave the mansion. It's lunchtime. As usual, Ara goes skipping school. I go eat at the cafeteria. If I eat by myself, I'll end up being depressed. If I go eat at the cafeteria full of people, it'll help me get my mouth off things. As expected, the cafeteria is packed. After waiting a long line, I buy the tired and true meal set A. I walk to a table. The student voices are pretty loud, so I'm able to concentrate on just eating my meal. I use my fork and eat in silence, and then, for a moment, I see a terrible image. The television screen. I gape at the large television screen on the wall at the end of the cafeteria. At my school, they record the morning news and replay it at lunch. You know? Why they do that actually? Yeah, that's like crazy. No, they actually do that. Eyes fixate on what is playing. No way. I watch the news in amazed horror. Shown on the television is the alley that I saw last night in my dream. The newscaster is talking. On the screen, the words vampire circular. The ninth victim appear. It is bloody lettering. And the fact that the victim appears. The woman with the long hair. She's definitely the one I killed in the dream. My dream. I started to feel faint. How come? That was a dream. It had to be a dream. But reality, the same person as in my dream. It's the same place as my dream was killed. The same way as my dream. The vampire should be gone already. I killed Umizaka with my own hands. Those killings, they shouldn't be happening anymore. I killed. Yes, I killed. Just like that time I killed Umizaka. While breathing hard last night, the woman I have never met.
Didn't I tell you, Shiki-kun? It's useless to resist it.
Squashing the earth to throw up my lunch, I stagger out of my seat. I can go back to class. I soon find myself running into town. I come to a place I saw in my dream. There are several policemen around the area, and tape reading police lying on the cross is stretched around the alley. Exactly the same. Without doubt, this is the place I went in my dream. No, that is not a dream. I can't delude myself thinking it was a dream any longer. Even if I stay here longer, the cops will only stare at me. I can't go back to school now. I guess I'll go back to the mansion. Since it isn't even 2 o'clock yet, he's waiting in the lobby. I can't say I got lucky. I don't feel like seeing anyone right now. In a deep breath, I collapse into my bed. I don't understand any of this at all. I have dreams where I kill people. Or yeah, the same killing has happened. I'm living today living a normal life. I was taking delight in killing people in my dreams. Just which one is the real Thono Shiki? Now he's asking the real questions here, right? Yeah, I really know the answer, but sure. Do you really have to ask? That voice again. Come on, let's continue, Shiki. That voice that echoes in my head. My voice. Night comes every day. For sure, we'll find the one we want someday, right? Shut up! Leap out of bed. I start to pen heavily. My breathing is out of control. Just now, I wanted Aika. Damn it. What in the world? Yeah. Well, you're lucky, Shiki. This time, this is not Aika's route. This is Hisui's route. Damn, what in the world? I don't understand what's happening to me. I don't know for sure if I see Aika or Hisui right now, I don't know what I'll do to them. I start to breathe heavily. I won't move right now. If everything moves right now, I'll be admitting I'm insane, and it's scaring me. My brain might have gone numb. If I see like this, I'm thinking stupidly. The storm will be over. My whole world starts to flicker. Just like a police car sight, everything revolves red and black. My head hurts. I'm tired, I'm really tired, that's all. I say so to myself. I collapse onto the bed.
Shiki-san, have you returned?
A voice like Hisui wakes me up.
Shiki-san, please excuse me.
Someone enters my room, but it hurts so much. I can't make out who it is.
Please forgive me. And then I realized you have returned, so I was unable to greet you at the door.
That's fine. Please leave me alone, please.
Shiki-san, are you feeling sick?
I don't really. I know. I can't finish my sentence.
Sorry.
So I feel bad. I feel bad. I want to sleep. Is there any medicine?
Yes, I'll go get some. Thank you for waiting. Please drink this.
Think she's always sorry. Eyes I can't quite see too well. Like, I take the water and powdered medicine Hisui brought me. Powdered medicine? Huh. I don't think I ever tried that before. Just pills and liquid medicine. For sure, there's 2 types of medicine. I don't care, but I put both of them in my mouth and drink the water. You don't understand how freaky this entire image is. It is the most freakiest shit I ever seen. I remember seeing this the first time. It's like, oh dang. Yeah, just look at that. It looks so freaky. I feel sleepy already. I'm going to sleep until tomorrow.
Don't worry, no one's gonna bother you, Shiki-sama.
She giggles and I sense her walking away. My conscience starts to swim. I go to sleep. My head hurts so much right now, I don't even care if I had those bad dreams or not. But you know, like, how that ended just making me feel like, oh shit, was this a bad ending? But no. She Killer? Okay, over. So now we're in chapter 7, She Killer. I thought it was like, is it Shiki Killer? It's like She Killer. Or will be like She Killer. She Killer. I don't know. Yeah, you be the judge of that pronunciation. I am a knight surrounded town. I got here somehow. Is this a dream? If so, why am I here? No, the reason is clear. I'm out in the streets in the middle of the night because of the killer, in order to look for the killer and find the killer. I wander around aimlessly. I wonder how late it is. I don't see anyone suspicious. There's no point in coming here. I don't see any sign of the killer. My legs become heavy. Somehow everything feels unreal. The atmosphere is getting weaker. Time is degrading. My sins appear around me. It becomes dreadful, surreal. But the sense of smell feels real. The odor that tugs on my nostrils is floating from over there. That was the final stop. Just like my dream from last night, a dead body of someone I don't know is in the back alley. It's a woman. Her face is scraped from her chin to her nose, and I can't tell if she's beautiful or not. The flowing blood is incredibly sticky and reminds me more of red jelly than liquid. Her body, her turn. Wait, how can blood be sticky? Blood is like. Huh. I just think about it. It just makes me interesting. From her body, her throat organs bloom out like legs of an octopus. A pink mass of dead organs shines and looks warm. In front of the corpse, a truly black figure is crouched and seems to be crying. Who are you? Our voices overlap each other. I ask who he is, and he asks who am I. I am, in turns, I am a killer. But which one of us said that? Well, after all, this is a dream. So I'll play around a bit with a small amount of hope, and I say that I am the killer. Eh? The dark figure tilts his head puzzled. The man crouching in the dead body looks at me as trying to compare the two of us. During the moment, in the emptiness, I get certain. A laugh escapes my throat. This man is a fake. The puzzled figure in front of me of a corpse, myself not feeling anything. If you ask which one of us is more the killer, the answer is simple. Is it you? The man says. Is it you? The man says with a trembling voice. I slip from my lap naturally, as if I'm shaking his hand, stick my knife into his chest. A voice shows some surprise. Even though he's about to get killed, he is sluggish enough to not move. It makes me sick that this guy called himself a killer like that. I vomit as I slice him. Like a paper doll, he crumbles into two pieces. Like pouring a bucket full of water, his blood paints my body crimson from head to toe. Drip, 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 drip. His blood drips from my hair. I let out a breath. Before my eyes is yet another dead body. In my hand is my steaming knife. The killer is dead, and the town is now safe like before. But that still leaves me. Even if the town returns to normal, I still remain affected. The killer still exists. Let's go home. Yes, I should go home. Affected as I am, I should go back to the mansion. Nothing has changed. I live normally as Toshiki and continue the nightmare at night. Really, nothing at all. It's just a matter that instead of a dream become reality, it's just that I won't wake up from my dream anymore. I think I heard a faint chuckle of a small girl. That's just a trifle matter. Though, I have to go to sleep and wait for my dream to continue again tomorrow night. Well, that... oh wow, yeah, we freaking died.
Mercy! And now, for the fifth period lesson of the second day, the corner for the sake of for Thono-kun, who has met another bad end. It's time for Teach Me Sensei. Let's see, mistake this time is... Oh no, that won't do. This event, Thono-kun is involved right now, and it's something you can solve by yourself. Don't be so persistent and trust people around you. You should ask for their help. I don't want to see Thono-kun become a killer. But in a few years, Shiki be Shiki killer and will team up with the White Knight of Vengeance and go hunt the dead apostles. Arc-san, that is just what you hope for, not a fact. Alright, Thono-kun. You know the person who doesn't even get one appearance in this route, and enjoy the rest of the main story. I haven't done anything wrong, so why don't I get to appear? Yeah. I'm supposed to be the main heroine.
Wow, isn't that so meta? Well, let's go back to the scene, I guess. Hello, Mega Dimension here, back for another tsukihime video. Last time, okay, let me think. Well, I think we gave, all I remember is like we gave Hisui the ribbon. She really looks like she really didn't think nothing about it. Though we felt hurt. At least that's why I appeared. The rest I forgot because this is the second, I think I didn't record the first part of this chapter. Because, you know, sometimes I pause it because I don't want to do other stuff. So, I was like, oh wow, I only got to part 2. I didn't get part 1, so I was like, oh wow. Oh damn. Well, at least I tried. So now we're in chapter 6, Killer 2. So I do not want to know the second part that I recorded because I didn't start it. But oh well. I gasp for air. It's morning now. This is my room. Up to now I've been here, just like this. I should have been sleeping. My forehead is hurting. Dream? I had a terrible dream. A dream where I killed someone. A dream where I ejaculate over and over as I killed. Hot. My throat is burning. My body feels like in my hands. The feeling of breaking someone's neck still lingers on my head. That can't be. That can't be. That was a dream. Or mistakenly a dream. But are dreams really that vivid? I remember so vividly. The street in the dead of night. The feeling of snapping someone's neck. Oh yeah, that dream. Yeah, he had that dream. As you saw the first part, I guess. The thickness of blood gludging down my throat. The face of the woman so cruelly killed. But it's merely a dream. As I'm here, it had been a dream. The problem is, I am dreaming that I am having fun killing people.
You and I are the
Slur my words.
You and I are the same, Shige-kun.
Before my eyes, the world starts spinning. Someone who can't resist the pleasure from killing. And that crazy speed.
Excuse me.
Hisui says as she enters the room.
Good morning. It seems you are awakened, Shige-sama.
Morning, Hisui. The world stopped spinning. As soon as he spoke, the whirlpool. I was trapped and disappeared like an illusion.
Shige-sama,
And where is it, Hisui?
how are you feeling this morning? You're not saying anything.
Sorry, I was just staring at you. I understand I have to go to school. I'll go to the same room right away, so wait for me there.
Shige-sama, if you're not feeling well, please do not push yourself. Your health is more important than school.
No way, Hisui. I can't skip school. It's nothing, really. So don't spoil me like that.
No, please rest. I'll tell Aika-sama, so please rest.
Hisui is unusually persistent. Does my face look that haggard? Yeah, I think I got that pronounced it right. Hisui, you worry too much. It's really nothing at all, so don't worry about it. I'll just wash my face, so please wait for me in the sitting room. Getting out of bed, I walked past Hisui, who seems like she wants to say more. Leaving the room, it's a little painful seeing Hisui watch me, with uneasiness in her eyes. I look in the mirror in the bathroom. I don't look like I'm sick. Why is Hisui worrying so much? I splash cold water onto my face, just thinking that the dream I had last night makes me want to puke and not go to school. But if I stay home from school because of that look like confirming something which makes me feel uneasy. Probably confirming to himself and to others, because how will others know and blah blah blah. There's no thing, it's just himself. Aga and Kage-san are in the sitting room, and Hisui standing nearby. As unusual, I'm the last one to enter the sitting room.
Good morning, Shige-san. No way. It isn't. No way. It isn't even 6:30 yet.
Kage-san looks towards me. What's up, man? Aika gets over the sofa and gasps at me in surprise. Good morning, Kage-san. Oh, and Aika too. Love this one.
What do you mean Aika too?
Well, Aika too means Aika too. That should be enough for someone who's surprised to see me up early when you tell me to get early every day.
I see. Nii-san, you wake early for once. Now you're trying to walk around your head held up high.
Head held up high. Held high. I don't know. It needs a up high. Held up high, Aika. Head. Neck. I remember the sensation from my dream, and I feel like vomiting. Sorry, Kohaku-san. I don't mean to be a bother, but can you give me something cold to drink before I eat?
Not at all. Not at all. Would you like soda or fruit juice?
I'd like a half a soda, please.
Coming right up.
Kohaku-san disappears from the kitchen.
Nii-san, you're not arguing back. Are you feeling alright?
Just because she's not arguing back, it's like,
Suspicious, isn't she? Isn't he?
Jeez, Hisui, what do you think I am? I just woke up early and my throat's dry. There isn't anything wrong with me. Trying to resist the urge to vomit, I shout back.
I'm sorry, Nii-san, but there's obviously something wrong, and I want to help. No, that's not it.
No, that's not it. The fact that you're worried about me makes me really happy. I just had a really bad nightmare last night. My mind is elsewhere, that's all. I'm sorry, Aika. I am the one who should apologize. I sit down on the sofa. I know that something's wrong with me, but I can't do anything about it.
Nii-san, something wrong bothering you? If there's something to do with this mansion, please tell me. I'm sure I can be of help.
No, it isn't that I'm used to living here. That's right. Maybe if I ask her indirectly, it might help me feel better. I decided to talk to her about it. Don't talk to her about it. Well, from the previous recording that did not get recorded, the second one is a bad ending. I really wish it was recorded, because then you could have seen the bad ending, but I don't want to repeat that again, because I really don't have that much time and stuff, because I have work, so talk to her about it. I decided that it's better to do than not. Besides, I keep thinking on the worst, for the worst, since I'm thinking this to myself. Well, then let me ask you a question. If someone does things that they know they shouldn't do, what would be a result of would that be a result of stress? Yeah. Well, what's really funny is like she actually thinks,
is he seeing other women?
I don't know, so something I just like a thought that just occurred to me. I don't know.
Doing something they shouldn't do. Is it recurring problem or just an accident?
Well, more like an accident. It seems like the person really isn't that conscious. Yeah, I think I pronounced it right. I think, most likely, 99%.
So you mean they're doing things while unconscious, so they can't stop themselves from doing it?
That's right. They can't stop. They can't even get themselves to think about stopping. It's like a horror flick. It's like a mere horror flick in that sense.
In that case, it sounds like a personality inversion.
Personality inversion? You mean their personality gets reversed?
Yes. For whatever reason, something triggers the change in that person. For the entire moral spectrum, their whole attitude gets reversed. It may be a temporary disease of the mind. Don't you remember Nii-san? Father was unusually very kind person, but sometimes he would just turn cold as ice.
The old man was. Come to think of it, Thono Mikasa was extremely kind one day and extremely strict the next. I don't remember that well. Do you remember Hisui? I look at Hisui who stands by the wall and looks like Hisui is trying to contain himself and can't hear my voice. Look at that worried face. How can you reject that? Duh, how can you also reject Aika's worried face? Most are complete waifu materials, I tell you. Well, I do have my preferences, and you have your own preferences. My preference is Aika.
Aika-san, please don't talk about any more of that. Mikasa-sama was a little maniac depressive, that's all.
Kaga says this actually brings so much glass on it.
You shouldn't say bad things about those who have departed. And besides, Mikasa-sama is your father too. I know. I don't need you to tell me that.
Aika joins Hisui in silence.
Here you go, Shige-san. Thanks for waiting.
Kohage-san puts a glass of lemon squash onto the table. Thanks. Using a straw, I left the cool drink to fill my body. The rest of the time, Aika and Hisui never opened their mouths. The only cheerful one in the same room is Kohaku-san. I don't understand why everyone becomes so depressed, but the old man is definitely connected to it. Suspicious, isn't it?
Please be careful on your way, Shige-sama.
I'll be going Hisui.
Yes, where's the Shige-sama?
Then we're talking. When we're talking about the old man, you're definitely quiet. Not just about Aika as well.
Did something happen to the old...
Did something happen to the old man when I was gone? You got both acting strange earlier. Hisui doesn't answer. I see. Well, I won't force you to answer. Yeah, if you like it, we're gonna talk about it.
No, this isn't something that concerns you, Shige-sama. Shige-sama, if you're going to live in this mansion, please do not ever mention Mikasa-sama again.
As her Hisui eyes flash for a brief instant, she heads back to the mansion. Wow, that is super suspicious. I mean, extremely so. If she wanted to shut up about it, she should have. If she didn't want to talk about it, she should just shut up about it. But humans and their emotions, it's quite a fickle thing, isn't it? It's lunchtime. As usual, Argo is skipping school. I'll go eat at the cafeteria. If I eat by myself, I'll just end up being depressed. If I go eat in the cafeteria full of people, it should help me get my mind off things. As I expected, the cafeteria is packed. After waiting a long time, I buy a tried true meat. Set A, walk to a table. The student voices are pretty loud, so I'm able to concentrate on just eating my meal. I use my fork and eat in silence, and then, for a moment, I see a terrible image. It's at the television screen. I gape at a large television mounted on the wall at the end of the cafeteria. I haven't seen that since I was like in elementary. It's kind of sad. I mean, because the cost. They had to cut down cost and the like. And it's disappointing. And to be fair, that TV is... If you ever want to watch TV movie in the classroom, that's not a way you should watch it. Because it's just a TV and it's so small, like... Yeah, I know they have to cut down costs, but still, they should have done it something better. So a smart board is the best way to do it. Stuff like that, but still, TV is like the best. That's why I like TVs. At my school, they record more news and replay it at lunch. I stare dumbfounded at the news broadcast that is several hours late. No way. I watched the news in amazed horror. Shown on television is the alley that I saw at night in my dream. The newscaster is talking. On the screen, the world's vampire serial killer ninth victim appears in a bloody lettering. After that, the face of the victim appears. The woman with long hair. She was definitely the one I killed in my dream. Suddenly, I start to feel faint. How come? That was a dream. It had to be a dream. But in reality, the same person as in my dream is in the same place as my dream is killed. In the same way as my dream. The vampire should be gone already. I killed Imazaka with my own hands. Those killings, they shouldn't be happening anymore. I killed. Yes, I killed. Just like the time I killed Imazaka. While breathing hard last night, that woman I never met. Did I tell you?
Didn't I tell you, Shiki-kun? It's useless to resist it.
Squashing the urge to throw my lunch, I staggered out of my seat. I can't go back to class. Somehow I find myself running into town. I come to the place I saw in my dream. There are several policemen around the area and tape reading police line do not cross. I stretch across the alley. Exactly the same. Without doubt, this is the place I went in my dream. No, that is not a dream. I can't delude myself in thinking it is a dream any longer. Even if I stay here longer, the cops will only stare at me. I can't go back to school now. I guess I'll go back to the mansion. Since it's not even been 2 o'clock, since Hisui is waiting in the lobby, I can't say I got lucky. I don't feel like seeing anyone right now. Giving a deep breath, I collapse onto my bed. I just don't understand any of this at all. I have dreams where I kill people. In reality, the same killing has happened. And living today like living a normal life. I was taking delight in killing people in my dreams. Just which one? Which is the real Thono Shiki? Do you really have to ask? That voice again. Come on, let's continue, Shiki. That voice echoes in my head. My voice. Night comes every day. For sure, we'll find the one we want someday, right? Shut up! Aliyah out of bed. Well, that was a red-haired Aika from the last route. Yeah, it was like last route. It's been a while since I recorded that one. Aliyah out of bed. I breathed wildly. Just now, I was lusting after Aika. I feel like I'm going to vomit. I don't ever think about these things normally, but when I try to sleep, these weird thoughts pop in my head. It's almost as if there's someone else in my brain. Come to think of it, Aika said something like that earlier. That was about my old man who has extreme personality shifts. It's almost like me right now. Of course, like father, like son. It might even be hereditary. My old man's room. I still think they kept it like it before. Go to my old man's room or stay in my room. Where should I go? I wonder. Well, go to my old man's room, I think. Just in case. Go to my old man's room. My old man's room is just like it always was. Well, that was like something. Okay, I'm back. I don't know, like I think my dad was like cleaning the windows with like the hose. I was like, oh, so what was that? Oh, it's just my dad doing those. Okay, my mom's room is like always was. Nearly all the rows of books are education reports. Nothing catches my attention. What I want right now is my old man's journal or notes. The old man was true mandalical. There certainly has to be something like that lying around here somewhere. Of course, they're not just lying around where anyone could see them. Because they're locked away somewhere. I should probably look in these desk drawers first. Using a letter opening using the desk, I cut the line of the drawer's lock. Inside, there appears to be some documents together and what seems to be a journal. Wait, if he cuts the lock, like with the line, does the lock like be forever destroyed? Like the insides, like inside the lock, so like he just cuts it so you can always like open it. That's what I thought. I was like, yeah, probably the locking mechanisms inside. That's probably what happens. Anyways, okay. The drawer's light inside there appears to be some old documents bundled together. Seems to be like a journal. First, I look through the old documents. First, this is my family. Is this my family tree? Definitely. Right after Tomikaze is written Toshigi and Ton Aika. You can see it is capitalized right here. Everything's capitalized. And regular Shiki is not capitalized. Yeah, that's like their spelling, because the Japanese letters kanji is like they're Shiki and Shiki is like very similar, but they're just spelled different kanji uses. My old man, he adopted a son 10 years ago? But he passed away shortly thereafter. 10 years ago. That would be when I was just in elementary school. Yeah, he doesn't realize yet that that's him. Yeah, because I think last route we found out that he was from the Nanaya family. That long ago was only natural, I won't remember. But then the heads of the household had pretty short lifespans. My old man died before he was 50. Before that, 30 in an accident. Wow, before 18 years of age. Suicide? No, wait a second. No matter how you look at it, this is strange. Looking though the family tree, all members of the household have died strangely. Madness, accidents, murder, disappearances, stillbirth. And not one of them lived a long life or even died peacefully. What? This entire document is filled with horrible fates. Even worse, most of the cause of death are madness. Most of them end up taking their own lives. That's strange, it's just strange. But I can't exactly tell what's strange about it. Next is my old man's journal. Paper journal, which has relatively new binding. My heart starts to pound. My heart understands that I shouldn't be opening this. But I can't turn back now. I swallow hard. I open my old man's journal. There's a demon look. There's a demon look inside of Tono's bloodline. The opening statement is in those lines. And that isn't just a simple metaphor. And that's not just a simple metaphor. The ancestors of Thono were a mixed breed of something non-human and human. We being the descendants also have this element of something non-human in our blood. In regards to our blood, those were strong and those were weak non-human blood. Those with weak or non-human blood can live for lives as ordinary people, but those with strong non-human blood can never live a noble life. Those with strong blood are born with special powers. It could be a body that has risen to death. It could be ability to move things without touching them. Or it could be fags used to take bloody fluids from other people. So like a pro-vampire. Like, are they like dead apostles or something? I don't know, it's never really explained. Like, at all. I was like, maybe they become like vampires? Maybe? I say maybe because I don't freaking know. At all. Oh, for you, he is a vampire. This blood, when it comes too strong, the members of Tono House will start to grudge and lose their sanity. And the majority of the members of Tono House that lose their sanity become demons that feed on human flesh. So the head of the household has the responsibility of punishing those who have turned into such monsters. Huh. It's messed up. My old man what was he trying to say? Right, so seriously, it's more like a fairy tale. The journal turns into more than Omen's rant. The date is roughly 9 years ago. The handwriting starts to get erratic. I am no longer able to suppress my raging blood. I was able to contain an orphan from a family of synchronizers, so they should be able to strengthen my mind. However, it's really only a matter of time before I go insane. It is terrifying. When I come to, I find that I can't remember half the day. During the day, I'm forcing my inversion impulse on that child. If this keeps up, it's only a matter of time before I completely lose my sanity and turn into a beast. I don't even know how much time I have left to remain myself. No. If that child's here, then I could probably last a few more years. But that child will not be able to bear that. After that child breaks, I will have to take my own life. But until then, I must protect my children. Aga blood is weak. Unless she wishes herself, she doesn't have to suffer the same fate. The real problem is Shiki. The child is incredibly close to me. More than anything, I do not want that child to suffer my fate. If the Thono blood is unnatural, I need to distance him as much as possible from the Thono name and see how he will fare. I finished reading in a state of horror and amazement. The content of my woman's dreams are far away from reality that is outright bizarre. My man didn't just have manic depression. Right? He being violent without his knowing. Just like Toshiki right now. No, that's wrong. The old man isn't like me. I'm like him. Fearing that he sent me away from the mansion, now I return my seeing blood has awoken. This is so funny because you basically do know the truth, but it's just like he's like finding out these things in like different routes. So it's like very funny. I don't know. Nonsense, all of this. I try to laugh, but find myself unable to laugh it off. Thono blood is mixed with non-human. Though the Thono blood has special powers, I can't laugh it off. Supernatural power. I've been carrying that for 8 years. Being able to perceive depth of things with my unnatural eyes. Oh yeah, he doesn't have Araquate's ability. He doesn't have Araquate or CL to explain things to him in this route. I don't think so. If there isn't, I'm mistaken, I guess, on my unnatural eyes. I feel like vomiting. I can't stay standing up. Hurry. I must hurry back to my room and sleep. It feels like there's something wrong with my head.
Shiki-sama, have you returned already?
I hear a voice that sounds like Hisui.
Shiki, please excuse me.
Hisui enters my room.
Please forgive me. I did not realize you have returned, so I was unable to greet you at the door.
Don't worry about it. I came early on my own. Hisui, can you leave me alone? I just don't feel like talking to anyone.
Shiki-sama, are you feeling sick?
I don't know. I don't understand myself. He looks at me with worried eyes. Damn it, what am I doing? He's worrying about me and there's no reason to take it out on her. Sorry, I just feel a bit bad. I just want to sleep until dinner. There's some medicine I can take. Headache medicine, that would be the best.
Yes, I'll go get some. Thank you for waiting. Please drink this.
Thank you, as always. I'm sorry. I take whatever the one powered medicine brought me. What is powered medicine? I still don't know what that is. For some reason, there are 2 types of the medicine.
Huh?
2? What are they? Yes.
Yes, I told the sister that you're not feeling. She gave me some medicine that she described from your doctor. This one will help you sleep. This contains...
Okay, I'm going to try to pronounce this. Bezothirizempion.
Which is known the cure a relaxed sleep.
I trust Kage-san, but she doesn't have to teach you all this in-depth knowledge. Wow, does Kage-san plan on becoming a licensed pharmacist? Saying that I drink the medicine. I drink the water and gulp down my medicine. Apparently it worked fast. I feel sleepy already. I'm going to sleep. Please wake me up when it's dinner time.
I understand. Well then, excuse me.
Hisui leaves. My consciousness starts to fade. I sleep just a little bit. It's so bright outside because it's during the day. I shouldn't see any of those horrible dreams.
Please excuse me. Good night, Shige-sama.
With a bow, Hisui exits the room. I yawn heavily. I'm just a little sleepy. Kage-san medicine was pretty strong, so I spent most of dinner in a daze. It's only just about 9 o'clock. I took a nap already, but it's already early to be sleeping. At 10 o'clock, the lights in the mansion turned off. Well then, what should I do? I say it's calling, but I really have no idea what I should do. Just what are the dreams I keep seeing? My mind just like my father, who does things unconsciously. And did I really kill anyone? No, there's something not right about this interpretation. If I left the mansion and walked around the street, Kage-san Hisui would definitely notice something. I can't explain the fact that I woke up in bed, clean, and when there was so much blood splattered on me. There's only one way to know for sure. Yes, if I want to prove everything, don't sleep wait until the morning, or go to a nighttime city. Yeah, go to a nighttime city. I'll walk around at night, surround town, serial killer. Then I can prove my dreams were just dreams. Because if I find the killer, all answers must be work of that killer. Alright. For the safety seat, I put my knife in my pocket and start investigation. I go into the night surround town. There isn't exactly a way to search for the serial killer. The only thing I can do is wander the streets and look for anything suspicious, or I can use myself to decoy to bring out the killer. After what happened with Imazaga, maybe I've become numb to danger. Since the serial killer is just human, I can roam the streets without any nervousness. I wander around aimlessly. The time is about 11 at night. I don't see anything suspicious. The clock by now is gone past midnight. There's no use coming here. Damn it. I don't want to see anyone that looks like a killer. I'm starting to get really annoyed. Why can't I find anyone like that? That's not the person. That's not the person. That's not the person. When I understand, I put my hand in my pocket, gripping my knife. That's not the person. 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 For a brief instant, I see a face of a man with bloodshot eyes. It's nothing. It's merely a reflection of a snow window. How stupid. Gripping my knife. Breathing out of control. Unconscious, acting like the killer in my dreams. No. No. I didn't want these kind of things. Then what am I doing? Seriously, what am I doing? If I didn't recognize my face like that, I would really take anyone and to myself, if it's a killer, who would have killed anyone? I started to run. I can't stay here. I won't find anything this way. Is something wrong with me? I breathed heavily. I reached my room. If running away, I collapsed into my bed. And I didn't stop anything. I started to get sleepy. All I could do is try to sleep deeply so I won't dream at all. I feel like I'm being watched. With bloodshot eyes, I look at the people walking around the streets. Maybe it's because of that time. Compared to last night, There's hardly anyone around. Someone's watching me. I can't find what I'm looking for. Again, tonight I can't find the person I'm looking for. I'm starting to get annoyed. I pant heavily. I should change my spot. I'm going to stop looking in town. I'll go to the roof and somewhere crowded. Looking from the roof highest house, I scan the streets. Don't look. There. I see a person walking alone, a woman. This time there was no mistake. It'd be great if it's Aika. Don't look at me. No, it really doesn't matter. Once more, I'll taste that wonderful sensation. I'll carry her from behind and not to damage her body, holding her long hair under Aika's body. Biting to Aika's neck, I suck her blood. Boring. There's no New York as last night. Her hair is this short. It's not Aika at all. Boring. I started to get pissed off. Even though I slice her body slices, I'm still mad. Imposter. This imposter pisses me off. Stop watching me! I use extra energy. Soon dawn will arrive. Once it becomes morning, Shiki will be awakened. I'm tired tonight. I'll start again tomorrow. Yeah, that'll do. That I'll do. That's what I'll do. Now then, before the morning comes, before anyone realizes, I must go back to school. Is this hideout like in the school and stuff? I wonder. Chapter 7. Scratch. So we're gonna end it here. So I'm gonna first out. Bye!